Hooray for Hollywood! Hello there, I'm Stan the Movie Man, and this is the stanthemovieman.wordpress.com movie review. I've got two for you this week. The first is Interstellar. It is the story of how the planet is dying, and it's up to Matthew McConaughey, his astronaut character named Cooper, to find a home on the other side of another galaxy, which is on the other side of a wormhole, which has popped up in the last 50 years at the orbit of Saturn. That's the simple version of the story. The complicated version of the story is how his leaving to go on this mission affects his daughter, Murphy, played at various times by Mackenzie Foy as a child, Jessica Chastain as an adult, and Ellen Burstyn as an elderly woman. The film isn't, if you're freaked out about all the science, all the wormholes and black holes and all the technical mumbo-jumbo that you might fear is a part of the movie, and sometimes is a part of the movie, don't worry about it. That's not what the movie's about. The movie is about the relationship between Cooper and Murphy. It's about how Cooper is as hurt and damaged by leaving Murphy and her brother behind as she is about his leaving. It is at times a very painful story to watch, but there's also a fair amount of adventure, and of course the special effects are spectacular. But again, it isn't about the science, it's about the relationships, as most Christopher Nolan movies are. As you'll find, if you've seen more than, any of them, if you've seen any of his movies, you know that it's the relationships that are important to him. I'm giving Interstellar 5 guitars. Also, I saw Big Hero 6. It is a Marvel comic book property that isn't very well known. Big Hero 6 is animated and is the story of a kid named Hiro whose brother, Tadashi, is killed in an accident at his college. Turns out that accident wasn't an accident, it was intentional, and Hiro, along with the help of Tadashi's fellow college students and one of Tadashi's projects at his engineering school, a robot called Baymax, he's going to try to figure out what happened and why, and get his revenge. Of course, this is animated. It is a Disney movie, but there's a lot going on under the surface of this movie as well. It's about loss and grief and dealing with that and moving on and figuring out what you're going to do with your life. It's good for the kids, but the adults will find plenty in there as well. Baymax, the robot, is kind of like a giant marshmallow man, and he is sweet and innocent and incapable of doing harm unless some of his programming is adjusted. And he's just a big, cuddly, wonderful thing that just wants to take care of people. That was Tadashi's plan for Baymax. That gets modified once Tadashi dies, and Hiro starts trying to figure out what happened to him. If you've seen the trailer or the commercials for it, Hiro turns Baymax into an armored, powerful, flying weapon robot, and the learning process through all of that, and also the implementation of various projects by Tadashi's college student friends, turning them into a superhero team. It's all a lot of fun, but it can be very sad and painful at times. And of course, there are the prerequisite moments where you will roll a tear. It is all very touching at times, and I really enjoyed it as well. It's funny, but sad, but uplifting, but warm, but it all works together very well. I'm giving it 5 guitars. Of course, I'm not supposed to be giving it guitars. I'm supposed to be giving it stars because I'm still locked into the way I used to do it. Forgive me. 5 stars for Interstellar, 5 stars for Big Hero 6. Go to stanthemovieman.wordpress.com to read my complete reviews, as well as later in the week I'll be posting the trailers for this week's upcoming movies, things that have just arrived in Knoxville because we don't get everything at the same time, you know, the really big cities do. And also the standard stuff that you're going to see in every movie theater across the country. Till next time, toodles!